Hello, I'm Ausolot, and in this video, I'm going to share the newest Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet information we got from the 2022 World Championship trailer. Number 1. Okay, so the biggest news we probably have is this new Pokemon, Cyclizer, or Cyclizar. He's a cycling lizard, so obviously he's important, because we show here that he lives with humans, he likes riding on people. He's the Mount Pokemon. He's a Dragon Normal, which is interesting, so Drampa isn't alone. He's 5'3", which is pretty big. He's 138 pounds, 139. He has shed skin, so usually if they have like shed skin, that usually means he's gonna like evolve or something, but maybe he's just a single stage. Pokemon has lived with many households in the Paldea region since ancient times. It has a mild disposition, and people riding cycles are a very common sight. It appears Cyclizar don't mind being ridden because the warmth of the rider helps stave off cold. That's interesting. He's optimized for running. Cyclizar can sprint over 70 miles an hour while carrying a human. Its extremely hard and thick, lithe tail are not only useful for maintaining balance and absorbing shocks while sprinting, they also provide like effective ways to attack during battles. So you can catch him and battle with him. Maybe we can ride him too. Probably not. But he has this groundbreaking new move, Shed Tail. It creates a substitute and then it swaps to another Pokemon, which is really cool. The user creates a substitute for itself using its own HP before switching places with a party Pokemon. So, yeah, we have a new Pokemon, and he's a Dragon Normal. So, yeah, this is kind of all the information we have on him. Yeah. Number 2. Okay, so this next one is pretty cool. We have 3 new items being introduced into the new games. So the first item is called the Mirror Herb. This herb will allow the holder to mirror an opponent's stat increase and boost its own stat, but only once. So obviously how it works is the opponent like uses a move like a belly drum to increase his stat, which is attack, and then the herb gets used up and copies that thing. So it's kind of like Psych Up, but it's an item, and it can only use once. So that's pretty cool, but realistically, what it would probably be, good for is like, say your opponent has a Caesar, they use Swords Dance. It gets the Swords Dance, and then, well, bam, you get the stat boost. I wonder if it can also be used with Weakness Exploit. That'd be interesting, but we'll have to see. But we also have this other move that wasn't covered in the trailer. It's called Hooded Cloak. This hooded cloak conceals the holder, protecting it from additional effects of moves. So, additional effects. So, being flinched is one, but also, I'm assuming moves that like Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. It can't be poisoned. No, and a move that can poison. It can't be poisoned. It can't be paralyzed. Basically, any move that has an additional effect, like Flamethrower that can burn, etc., it won't work on this Pokemon, which is really cool. So that's really good for Pokemon that, like this guy, he's, faking him out, like, hey, and then he smacks him in the face with Dragon Claw, which is cool. And our last item that we got announced was Loaded Dice. I love this name. It's awesome. If a Pokemon holding this item uses a multi-strike move like Bullet Seed, this move will be more likely to hit more times. So it's like Skill Link, but on an item, but not always 100%. So you know how Bullet Seed and other moves like Rock Blast? Is it Rock Blast? I think it's Rock Blast. 1 to 3, it's usually like 1 to 5. So there's always is a higher chance of doing more than, whatever. So yeah, these are the 3 newest moves. The one that I'm most excited about is the Covert Cloak. This is really cool. I love this new item. But the other 2 are pretty cool, and will probably get used a lot in competitive play. Number 3. Okay, so this next one is actually pretty dang cool. We have a new move called Terra Blast. It's a new move that shows its power when the user terrestrializes. So, it's usually a normal type, but when learned with a TM, it on a terrestrialized Pokemon uses a terrestrial move. So this is like hidden power, but as just a move. So that's really cool. I love this. I had a feeling they were gonna have this kind of attack, because obviously, what's the point of having a water Gardevoir if you don't have any water moves, right? So this is a really nice way to do it. So a Terra Blast has normal type Pokemon, a normal type move that can be learned with a TM. When terrestrialized Pokemon, it becomes a move of the same type. So it gets super stab. Well, not super stab, just normal stab. Whatever. Displays an immense might. This might change the flow of battle. So yeah, maybe we actually have confirmation of this guy right here. So that's cool. And yeah, also the key factor here is Terra Blast inflicts damage using attack or special attack stat, whichever stat is higher. So I really like this. It's not only like hidden power, which was only a special type attacking move. It's now both, which I love. This is such a good addition. I'm starting to like this this gimmick a lot more than Gigantamaxing. Granted, Gigantamaxing was pretty cool, you know, got to be big Pokemon, but it just seemed really overpowered. And this way, it just, man, it's so much better. Also, on a other note, we have confirmation that, yeah, Pokemon do completely change type. So this Gallade was about to do a ×4 fighting type move against Tyranitar, but then it changes to a ghost type, which makes it immune. Which means if you have, you know, a Pokemon with Levitate, and you have an electric terrestrial Pokemon, it has no weaknesses. So there's that. So that's gonna shake up a lot of competitive. But yeah, new terrestrial move, and yeah, this will be interesting going forward. Number 4. Okay, so this next one isn't that important, but it's actually kind of cool. We finally got confirmation on both the trainers' names. I think these are their names. So the female trainer is Juliana, and the male trainer is Florida. I don't know how to pronounce the male trainer's name. But yeah, we got her maybe confirmation on their names. I don't know if these are actually their names or they just random names they just thrown in there, but yeah, it's nice to know we finally have confirmation on their names, maybe, perhaps. Probably not, but yeah. And number 5. This last one is a pretty cool return from Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's the Battle Stadium. At least I'm pretty sure it was from Sword and Shield. I played a little bit of competitive in Sword and Shield, but not a whole lot. I got a few of my Pokemon in Master Ball tier, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. So, yeah, had a chance to enjoy Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it's returning. So yeah, it is coming back. Okay. There are several different modes: casual, ranked, and online competitions, just like in Sword and Shield. And I love the looks of these, especially Violet. Oh, I love that purple. That's so cool. But yeah, anyway, so we also have ranked. So these are gonna be the bread and butter of the game. Casual will probably just be to test out Pokemon. You can also use any Pokemon, which is interesting. So you can send out Miraidon and Koraidon to absolutely stomp on your team, but they can also do the same. But in ranked, obviously, it's a little bit different. It changes like every month. Like you can use certain Pokemon, other certain Pokemon. Sometimes you can only use Pokemon from the region itself, or only from the decks. Like, say you can only use, like, Lechonk, the starters, etc., you know. So that's a really cool return. I will be playing competitive when the games come out. Obviously not right away, because I gotta play the game first. But after a certain point, I will be playing in ranked battling, and it'll be super fun to get my teeth caved in, because I'm not very good. But yeah, that will be very interesting. Alright, and that's all the newest information we have from the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet trailer from the World Championship 2022. If you like this video, consider subscribing. It'll help me out a lot. And also, try sharing this video with your friends and family. Maybe they'll learn something too. I will be playing Pokemon Violet when it releases on November 18th. I will be playing Violet, like I just said. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.